Hey there, it's Spencer Willis from Teton Music. I've got a terrific resource for you that gives you access to over 1.6 million pieces of premium sheet music. So, where you're going to go is go to tetonmusic.com/sheet music direct. That will get you into our portal and give you access to all of these amazing resources. So, I'm going to click start browsing, and what you're immediately going to find is there are a lot of titles that you probably recognize. You've got people and groups such as Pink, you've got John Lennon, Avatar, which just barely came out, even titles from Netflix. So I love this resource and we use it all the time with our clients as well as our students that we teach. So the way that this works, let's just give this a try. I think Taylor Swift has got, what is it, anti-hero? I can't remember if there is a hyphen there. So let's just click anti-hero and look at all of these different versions. And I've got at least 9 pages. One thing to just let you know about, this is powered by Hal Leonard, and they are one of the two powerhouse publishers in the United States. Very high quality arrangements. The composers and arrangers that they use are just terrific. So what they have done is these ones here at the top, anything that has pass on it, as well as if it's got this interactive and PDF, this trio here, you know that these ones on the top are actually written by and approved by Hal Leonard. So they're usually going to be the highest quality, but I have found lots of diamonds in the rough, so to speak, but they are from other arrangers, and we'll go through these in just a second. But it's interesting. Like here's a tuba and piano. Where else could you find an arrangement of Antihero by Taylor Swift for tuba and piano? More of the typical. You've got solo guitar. You've got even some string quartets. Let's keep going and just see what other instruments that we might be able to use here. Baritone sax, an SSA choir. So all sorts of options to really fit my needs. Let's click on this first one. So the other thing that I love is instead of buying a compilation book, I can buy these individually. So it's $4.99 for the piano, vocal, and guitar chords. This is probably going to be your most common that people will want, because you've got the accompaniment, if you've got somebody who is wanting to sing along, and the guitar chords all together in one purchase for $4.99. Any of these that have got the play symbol, it's going to be interactive that allows you to play it and hear how it sounds before you buy it. And so as this goes along, so pretty familiar. It's got those key chords that you probably hear on the radio. And so in addition to that, many of these scores also give you the opportunity to transpose it, to customize the note size. So if you've got older eyes than like I do and need it on more pages, you can do that. And so let's get it back down to 4, about where it was. And I love being able to transpose it. If I've got a singer who says, "Ugh, that's just a little bit out of my range, but I really want to sing this song just for fun. Let's put it in something like G flat major." Your accompanist is going to hate you, but if you say, I can't get anything higher than a D, then I need to sing this. So I can hear it, test it with my soloist, and make sure before I buy it that that works. So I love any of these that have that feature in them as well. So that is just one of the many versions. So we've gone through, got easy piano, got guitar tabs. Here is one, a version actually for concert band. You'll notice, of course, it's more expensive because of the number of individual parts. Here, I don't have the ability for this one to actually hear it. And I know many times conductors of bands and orchestras, it is important for them to have an audio to hear the complexity of the parts, making sure that it fits in everybody's skill level. But let's just click on the conductor score here and see if I can get any. Nope. I can tell the instrumentation. And if I wanted to, I bet you I could click individually and say, okay, my flute player, yep, he or she can play that. I've got an advanced trombone player. Let's look at the PDF. So that's a way that you can go through and just get a feel for if it's going to work for your ensemble. Lastly, let's just go through. Oh yeah, we saw the tuba one. So these, as I mentioned, usually if it's got this icon here, that is the arrange me. So composers can submit to Sheet Music Direct their arrangements. And so that's indicating that it's another arranger that hasn't gone through the same process that a Hal Leonard arranger has. But so that the quality can vary, but it's great to be able to see, hey, if I've got a tuba player, he or she loves Taylor Swift, wants to do this song, I can look at it and see if it'll work for me. There are typically fewer options. You'll notice I don't have the ability to transpose. It doesn't play along, but this one does have an audio preview. Sometimes they're just MIDIs, sometimes they are audio. Let's take a listen. So there's our piano waiting for the tuba to come in. Okay. So not bad. So I can get a feel for that. I can play it for my students, see if he or she is interested in that before I buy it again. And I can go in here and see, okay, the publisher is Henrico Franche Mangoni. And if I wanted to look up that composer, learn a little bit more about them, see what other arrangements they have. But again, this is pretty reasonable to have something that I know my student is going to love and be motivated to practice. $6 to have them purchase this. They are, I think, going to be all over it, and just gives them the ability to play the kind of music that they enjoy. That's going to help keep them motivated. The way that you get to this is tetonmusic.com/sheet music direct, and that will take you to our portal, and you can have access to all of these amazing popular as well as classical titles. So enjoy and let us know what you think.